Hey!
Hello.
Whoa!
So I'm starting to build a bit of a reputation. Every time I make something very large, YouTube's robot army has a mental breakdown and gives me that sweet 1 out of 10 confetti. The largest repeater in Minecraft became my best performing video on my channel ever. And a lot of you suggested one thing and one thing only. Crafty Masterman, why don't you make a giant piston door? I mean, it only makes sense. It's the next step upwards from making giant redstone components. So that's exactly what I did. If you keep watching this video, you'll see how I pulled it off and why this video took Our story begins 2 years ago, January 2nd, 2020. I made this, it got this many views, and I decided to title it Giant Mega Block Piston Door Using Honey. What the hell was I thinking? Fast forward to today and everyone loves big. So I decided I wanted to revisit the biggest piston door in Minecraft, but do it way better. The original design was pretty good, but it had 2 major problems. One, I mean, look how stupid and tiny it is. Aw, you're gonna cry like a baby? You're small. And secondly, the pistons didn't even have the right dimensions. A block in Minecraft is 16 by 16 pixels, so if we made each pixel a block, it should be 16 by 16 blocks, right? Wrong. Our giant piston door was 18 by 17. What? It wasn't even a proper square? So I got to work, and a few hours of fixing and rebuilding later, and we have our first giant door, the 2x1. Yes, I said first, there are many more. So what's the best way to show off some giant piston doors? Well, put them in giant Minecraft bases, of course, so I made a copper house, a tiny bush, a desert temple, and a giant spaceship. And then bigified them. So enough build up, I think it's time we see these doors in action. What's that thing on the hill? It might look familiar.
It does look a little...
And it looks like some sort of metallic blocks, yeah.
Some sort of copper house, perhaps.
Are you sure it's not bronze?
Where is your face?
I left it at home.
Look at this sick, funny house we have here.
Wow, it's so sick and funny. Oh my god.
Who wants to flick this lever and immediately go inside the house?
Immediately, like, how do I have to speedrun the going in? Do I have to, like,
I don't know.
do it?
You should probably, like, walk at a steady pace while you're
Why are you standing there? That
So
seems like
walk backwards.
an interesting block to be standing on.
Why is there an observer under the piston? There shouldn't need to be an observer under the piston. I don't know, man. There's a good amount of pixels there.
It looks like if someone, like, puts a hat on for a really long time, and then... Let's go in.
Hey!
Hello.
Whoa!
Do you see pressure?
This kills me. I'm suing.
We have to go.
What am I?
You silly. Don't step on the pressure plate.
I am going to flick this lever right now.
Whoa.
Come into my hole, you will die.
Oh my
it's the
god!
same house, but big.
Do you see a pressure plate in the darkness?
I do, yeah! Do I press it?
Oh my
POV.
lord.
I've been shrunk.
What the?
Le piston door, but large.
Oh my god, my
Dude,
frames.
this is epic!
So 2x1 door, simplest one, just 2 sideways pistons. How do we make it? If you couldn't already tell, we are making use of flying machines to move a large amount of blocks. The front being moved by one single engine slowly pushing larger segments, and the sides being slightly different, having to push a solid wall. To get around the push limit, the sides are powered from front to back, separating each segment, letting each piston push all the segments in front of it. On the opening, these observers are powered and retract the side flying machines, and these observers update the front engines, retracting the front of the block. Next up is the 2x2. How does it work? Well, you just make 2.
Which way do we go?
I think someone else should open the 2x2.
I'll go in the 2x2. Oh.
To the next house, into the next house.
The next house?
Hey,
next
it's like
house?
Inception.
What
Oh my
the-
god,
I'm
the
dreaming.
next house.
Torch here. Oh, we need a torch.
Let's see if Weefy's prison experience might help solve this next part.
I mean, there's a shulker box in the wall.
Are we meant to see this?
It may or may not be in a container of sorts. Break the sign.
Where am I?
What's in that wall? What's
Oh, this is
in
a
the
button.
wall? No, what's in the
Oh.
Where did Zion go?
I think I've been eaten by the redstone. What's going on here?
Now we have the 2x2 guys.
My phrase.
I've arrived at a temple.
Holy cow, it's like
He broke in. He literally.
Oh, so the button got pushed.
Lit-
So much
Lit
piston
2x2.
action.
Those
It's like-
textures, dude.
What's a 2?
Those wood textures.
Whoa. This
Loving
is
that.
really cool. What is this?
Okay,
is this a
it
leaf
is.
block?
This is my Mega Block Temple. Built in the middle of the desert thousands of blocks away, this structure houses our next giant door. To open the 3x3, our special guests have to find this button, jump on these pistons, open this barrel, and collect this torch. So how does it work? Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the next amazing breakthrough in Bigston technology, vertical Bigstons. Using the power of plagiarizing myself, these one giant shulker boxes have transformed into the upwards facing mega pushers they were meant to be. This Bigston is split into 3 parts. The top, much like our sideways Bigston, is powered by a single engine, pushing an ever-growing series of slime segments. The edges also work similarly, being powered from front to back, separating the segments, allowing the flying machine to move all the way to the top. And finally, introducing the corners, a new layout of flying machine meant to move the corners of our upwards Bigston. It is also powered from front to back, with the only difference being the formation of the flying machine and the removal of some push blocks to bypass the push limit. Finally, we copy it, turn it upside down, rewire it, place it on the top, and our giant 3x3 funnel door is complete.
What?
Honey, I shrunk the purple for the 3rd time.
How did you do all of this?
Hold
It's like
on,
some
having a little bit of trouble
program
getting
that...
I really.
We would have died if we
You
didn't.
both got compressed like in sync.
Oh my god.
We're like millimeter. We're down to nanometers now.
It's a little large.
It's so
Oh
big.
my god. Another
Redstone torch?
Where could it be?
I am gonna kill this rabbit. I murdered it.
Blockfax is a
Dude,
Oh,
this is
Love
so
that pattern at the
cool.
front. Very watery.
This is a pressure
No
plate,
way.
right?
Torch
Oh,
again.
we need to find another torch. Oh, Yates.
I can't go any. I will die of fall damage.
Just don't die then.
Oh.
No.
Oh, I found a button.
No.
I found a button.
I see a
Fine,
button.
baby.
Maybe the piston is a shulker box, but
Oh.
that's not a thing.
I thought it would drop. I thought it would drop.
Yo, parkour.
So did he find
Oh.
it?
Got it.
Grab it?
Barrel. Would you like to
Put
do
the
the
torch.
honors?
Oh my
Yeah,
god, I would love to
Blockfax
do
is
the
fine.
honors.
Watch him
Is it here?
somehow like.
Oh yeah.
No way! Now the 3x3 open.
Oh my god.
Yo.
That's a
Oh
3x3.
my word.
Well, I think that's more than 3, mate.
Welcome to literal space, home to my giant spaceship and our last giant piston door, the 4x4 vault door. Everything we have learned up to this point has led to this. We have to use every kind of bigston we know to make this thing work. Horizontal bigstons are used for the sides, and upwards and downwards bigstons are used for the top and bottom. But you might notice that we still have these center blocks left that would normally be controlled by double piston extenders. So with yet another component to Bigify, I got to work and built Minecraft's very first double bigston extenders. Now, these things are complex. No, they're not. Really complex. They're really The biggest challenge being making them look as accurate as possible. Just like a normal sized double, I wanted my giant double to have 2 visible bigstons with 2 distinct bigston arms. Now, I won't get into detail of all the inner workings, but basically the thought process went a little like this. Well, doubles have 2 pistons, so we make 2 flying machines. Let's just go down here and make sure we have gone
When
up
is this gonna
under.
end? How many are there?
Whoa!
Oh, that was sick, dude!
Did all of you just like not glide towards the structure like I told you?
I fell off.
I didn't go up. I just kind of
Goodbye,
landed on the platform.
Now we just have
more like
normal
it.
pressure plates and a 4x4 vault.
Whoa! What the fuck?
There's like normal pressure plates right there.
Oh.
Okay.
Whoa!
Now the 4x4 vault
Whoa,
door.
whoa,
Featuring
whoa.
giant double piston extender technology.
Oh.
And after entering my spaceship and doing some giant parkour, our guests were able to enter this portal and go free.
What
I'm
do you
not
want? Any
untuning them. I'm
requests?
just putting them. Jingle bells. I
Yeah,
don't
put
know.
Jingle
Oh,
Bells on
okay.
the blocks.
Star Wars. I don't know. Whatever one
That's
uses the
that's
bass.
a
or whatever
certified
it is.
banger.
Oh, I can be.
Bro,
Oh,
just-
you
he
did
just
it! Whoa!
He jingled our
He's a
bells. He
Let's
jingled the
go.
bells.